So I'm not going to lie guys, I kind of feel like I didn't really need to make another video about this. Yes, I'm talking about the Connections update. Obviously, Roblox friends were renamed to Connections, and they did implement that other update where you can have like trusted connections, kind of like the old best friends update, but you could like go into party voice chats and things of each other. And I was saying in my other video, it is just investor slop. Nobody is going to use this. It's utter garbage. It's a feature which is going to be forgotten about in a couple of days. Well, I guess here we are a couple of days later and nobody's using it or talking about it, so there you go. I guess my prediction was kind of true. But yes, the Connections update. I think I was one of the last people to like ever get this. Yeah, let me just quickly show you guys something. Look at this, I'm on the Roblox website and I've still got friends. This is an old tab which I just had open from what, the 23rd of July or whatever. So I thought that was kind of funny. Obviously, if I go and click on it, it will bring me to the Connections tab. And now it says connect, my connections, and yeah, we can now connect, guys. How exciting is this? Now, Roblox did put out like a statement to explain why they did this because of the outrage, which I'll show you guys in a second. But a lot of you were asking me for my honest opinions about this change, and I kind of explained it a little bit in my previous video. I just said it's soulless, it's another investor slop update. The only people that are gonna love this are those like stock market crypto bros guys that invest in Roblox stock and then they lose all their money and they just can't for the life of them figure out why. Yep, this update is catered towards those types of people, which Roblox would never ever admit. For my honest opinions though, I wasn't really shocked when this update dropped because I made videos about this from months ago. Like, I already knew it was happening. I kind of just had it in like the back of my mind that friends were now like known as Connections anyway. To be fair, I've never really sort of referred to them as Roblox friends. I've always just been like, oh yeah, you guys can add me on Roblox. I've always just called it like the add feature because I'm gonna be honest, most of the people on my friends list, I've got no idea who they are, so I couldn't really call them friends. Obviously, some of the people on my friends list, you know, I'm close to and I speak to over the internet. I think there might be only one or two people which I know in real life that are on my Roblox friends list, which does sound kind of nutty. I think Connections does sound stupid though, don't get me wrong, I don't like it. It just didn't really faze me too much because I already knew this update was, well, gonna be implemented. I did see this tweet from Inyo22 and this is actually perfect. This is exactly what it's like. It's like the McDonald's changes. Now, I know a lot of you guys are a lot younger than me, but when I was a very young kid back in the early 2000s, so we're talking 2003, 2004, 2005, let's just say up until maybe 2013, 2014, McDonald's and Roblox for that fact used to look like this. Super kid friendly. You'd have these like big mascots. You'd have people like Ronald McDonald, the Hamburglar, all of the other funny characters. The restaurants themselves kind of looked like something out of a theme park. Like, it was fun. You wanted to go there. You wanted to stay there. You wanted to eat your meal there. And then McDonald's did the change where it became very corporate and soulless. And obviously it wasn't just McDonald's, many brands did this, but they took a liking to this really minimalist design where everything is just like solid basic colors, just like gray, blue, white, very bland, very boring. It would only appeal to like those types of, you know, business-minded rat race people, if you know what I mean. But to everyone else, it was just very bland, soulless, and boring. And Roblox feels the same, you know? Well, obviously Roblox is a bit dodgy, but like Roblox as a company themselves, with all of their branding choices and updates, it feels like McDonald's. It used to be fun, it used to be vibrant, exciting, and it's gone to bland and boring. Obviously, the good thing about Roblox is it is like mainly community made, which obviously McDonald's isn't at all. But yeah, I feel like this tweet captured it really well. I do think eventually like the old sort of vibrant, crazy, like colorful logos will make a return because I think it'll get to a point where people just get so burnt out and fed up of like the minimalist garbage that the old stuff will make a big comeback, and yeah, that'd be cool when that happens. But as for the Roblox Connections update, I don't know if this will ever be called Friends again. There was a bit of a funny glitch though. Shout out to Ronies for this one. Those of you guys that use the Gold extension, if you have that installed, it turns your like profile icon into an oval rather than a circle, which I thought was kind of funny. So if your profile's looking a bit odd, well, that's why, because of the remove connection button. Here is Roblox's response. Anyway, this is what I was talking about. Creecroft said Roblox responded to the backlash against them renaming friends to Connections. Now, I was reading through this and Roblox is like well known for just wording stuff in like the weirdest, silliest way possible, and yeah, it's another case of that. They said, we want to explain the thinking behind our decision to rename friends to Connections. From Roblox's inception as Dynablocks. Wow, no way they're talking about Dynablocks again. In 2004, officially Roblox in 2006, social interaction and building community have always been core to our experience. The friend system was a straightforward way for users users to connect, play together, and communicate. As our platform grew, users weren't just friending close acquaintances, they were adding people for shared game objectives, collaborations, or general interest. This meant the term friend became a broad umbrella that didn't accurately reflect the varying levels of trust and familiarity within a user's network. The average Roblox user's friends list includes a wide variety of people, some real life friends and they know and trust, blah blah blah. I'm not going to read all of this, bloody hell. This is the biggest load of slop I've ever seen. They're just yapping and yapping, aren't they? You know what, I can sort of understand their logic because, yeah, as I was saying at the start of the video, most of the people on my friends list were not really friends, but that didn't really matter. Friends still sounds better than connections. That's what we're trying to explain to Roblox, and I can't seem to figure that out. Yeah, there you go. As Creekcraft said, or maybe as someone else said, despite what corporate brain rot will have you believe, people don't want to visit experiences with their connections. They want to play games with their friends. Exactly. It's so simple. Roblox will never be able to understand this, and it's baffling. This guy, Holiday Pona, he had a really good idea. He said, redefine how you connect on Roblox with connection types. So this is a brilliant idea, and somebody should make it as like an extension or something, because yeah, Roblox would never do this themselves. But look, define your connection: mutual friend, best friend, teammates, family. I kind of feel like this would have to be something which only you can see though, because if somebody else could like see your family members or like best friends in real life, that could become an issue for like privacy reasons. But apart from that, yeah, that would be really good. You could quickly look at your friends list. Maybe you could like filter them as well. So you could filter them to like best friends, teammates. If you're playing like a Roblox event with like a load of people that you're in the same team with, yeah, that would work perfectly. But yeah, there you go. The connections update did get more backlash than what I expected. But as I was saying, this was something I knew about for months, so it wasn't a shock to me when it dropped. I just kind of felt like, oh, you know, that's a shame. It sucks, but you know, we'll move on. We're still just going to refer to them as friends anyway, let's be honest. Just like experiences, we still call them games. I don't say to my friends on Discord, oh, join this new event experience. I say, oh no, look, there's a new event game out. But yeah, it is a shame that everything's becoming so corporate and soulless. I don't like it. And that's simply why like independent creators and influencers and YouTubers are like really important. It's important to make your own stuff, you know, and to not become like these brain rotted corporations that just spew out absolute garbage to try and trick somebody into investing in them. It really is a shame. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So as I said, let me know your opinions about connections down below in the comments anyway. I'm well aware that most of you guys hate the change though. That's pretty much it for today anyway. So yeah, see ya.